a bit of denting that happened back by the tail light on the driver's side. Looks like it tried to be kind of hammered out and massaged out. But being New Orleans, it was probably a flood car for all we know. But everything seems to mechanically work or electronically work. It actually runs. It sounds pretty good. It's not dripping any fluids, which that's kind of surprising. It looks like it has daytime running lights, which they actually asked that for insurance. So being a salvage car, actually, it was a little bit of a pain in the ass to insure. So clearly the bumper is like repainted. It's a different white than the rest of the car. So this car has had some accidents. Perhaps that's the salvage title, the reason for the salvage title. But the salvage title and a few kind of other issues with it. The glass on the back hatch has fallen out of the fabric, fallen out of the frame here, so I can't open the top right now. So my first order of business is going to go to try to find some glue and maybe some clamps or some supports, and let's see if we can glue that window back into place so that we can use the top, because the whole reason for getting it is because it's a convertible, because there were other crappy cars that were not convertible, like a nice Volvo 240 DL and
it wasn't nice.
You're right, it wasn't that nice. And a nice Toyota Tercel SR5 four-wheel drive. That was nice, yes?
That was fine.
Yeah, you didn't like that one much either. But we ended up with the Solara. But I'll show you a little bit on the inside of what it looks like. Because actually oh, well, good heavens, it's locked. Good thing the windows are down. Otherwise I'd have to break in. There we go, I think. Nope, that's the wrong way. That way? Alright. So it, the seats don't look that worn. It has 105,000 miles. The interior looks pretty decent, actually. And, amazingly, the air conditioning works. So, even though New York now has the 100-degree heat and New Orleans only has 85-degree heat, I'm sure on the drive back air conditioning will be nice, but really I want to have the top go down. I've never really lived with a convertible, so this is a way for me to live with a convertible for a week and do some road trip adventures in a convertible and see what it's all like. But overall, it's just humming along like it's Toyota's sewing machine. I have never owned a Toyota before, and the Solara is essentially just a convertible Camry. So the fact that I now have a Toyota Camry is very distressing to me, but I'm going to try to make the best of it and enjoy myself. So that's the next goal. We'll do a little fixing on it, and then have fun. So the trunk is got the broken off antenna in the trunk here. It's got a CD player. Of course, I don't have any CDs, and a tape cassette, which of course I don't have any cassettes. But maybe I can get an adapter to plug my iPhone into a tape cassette, and then that way we can listen to some tunes on the way home. It does have a spare tire, which is good, but no jack or tool. Oh, actually, there's a tire iron. Good. I'm glad I saw the tire iron, because I was going to go buy one. But maybe I don't need to buy a tire iron. So that's a good sign. Bought it from a dude named Oscar. Oscar was like, yeah, man, it's all good, man. No problems, my friend. But here it is. And I opened up the hood here. Let's see if we can pop the hood. Oh, look at that. It's got pneumatic struts. And they actually hold the hood up. So yeah, so this is, I don't know, 2 liters or 2.5 liters of V6 Toyota Glory. I don't actually know what the displacement is. Well, it says 3,000. Maybe it's a 3-liter. 3-liter V6 4-cam, 24 valve. I did look online, and it's actually supposed to be rated at 200 horsepower, which is pretty decent. Oh, check engine light was on yesterday. I did clear it. It's an oxygen sensor code. So we'll have to keep tabs on that if we have to change either an oxygen sensor or just keep clearing the code. Good thing I brought a code reader. So that's where we stand. Oh, and it pulls to the right a bit when you drive, which I think the pulling is probably, this wheel probably has too much toe in from the hit. Maybe the rim was hit too. So I'm going to do a little investigating and see, if you kind of sight down that wheel, does that wheel look like it has a little a little too much tow or something. I don't know, hard to say. But I might try to see if I can tinker with the alignment a little bit, maybe tomorrow night at a hotel parking lot as opposed to here on St. Charles Street in New Orleans. But it would be nice if I could kind of get it so it doesn't pull to the right as much. You have to always give it a little bit of left steering input while you're driving, which, you know, isn't that fun to do. But here it is. So, relatively clean. Oh, you know, I know why it's clean. I'm sure the floodwaters, you know, when the floodwaters covered the car up, that probably cleaned the engine out. So, I don't really know if it's a flood salvage or not. Well, I'm off to have breakfast, and then I'm going to do some shopping for some supplies, and I'm going to see if we can maybe with a mixture of glue and Gorilla Tape, if we can somehow get this this glass back into the fabric top so that we can make the top go up and down. I guess worst case scenario, we could take the glass out and put the glass in the trunk. It won't be as good if it rains, but we could at least put the top down. I guess then we could leave the top down if it rains because, well, it's going to get wet inside either way. So I guess only in the back seat, you know, our heads will stay dry if the top is up.
Where do you even get in the back seat? Right?
No, I mean if we just stopped. Oh, the parcel shelf.
Get in the little area where
yeah.
stuff folds in.
Right. We can call that the parcel shelf. Yeah, so, well,
That might not be a bad option.
there you have it. So, Flynn and Van signing out. Wish us luck on the drive back from New Orleans to New York, and we will keep updating. Oh, you know what we haven't done yet, which we have to do, is we have to put some Spitball Rally stickers on the car. So, Flynn, where do you want to put them? You want to put them in the front, on the top, on the back, all over? We gotta.
Definitely one on the front and one on the back.
All right. Yeah. Well, certainly one like right. You know, there's a nice spot kind of right back here by the Toyota logo. I'll put one back here. Put it right above the Toyota logo. How's that? Let's see here if I can. I don't know if I can peel the backing paper. You put wherever you want, my friend. If we don't like it, we can peel it off and move it later. Let's see here. Come on. It's humid down here in New Orleans. I gotta tell you, it's not that hot, but boy is it humid. And that makes peeling these little stickers a challenge. Here we go. Alright, so how about we put this right here above the Toyota logo? Gold, man, gold Toyota logo. What were they thinking? That is gaudy. That is gaudy. So, Spitball Rally, New Orleans to New York, in a Toyota Solara, which is really a Camry, don't tell anybody. Alright, signing out. How do I turn this off? Maybe just press once? Stop broadcast.